Hi y'all, welcome to the first video in our series on the good life. We begin with one of the most influential thinkers in the history of philosophy, Socrates. You've probably heard his famous line, "The unexamined life is not worth living." This bold claim captures the heart of his philosophy and his view of what it means to live well. Socrates lived in Athens in the 5th century BCE, and he was famous for not writing books, but for asking difficult questions. He would challenge people in the marketplace, politicians, craftsmen, and poets, asking them what justice is, what courage is, what wisdom is, and he often showed that they didn't really know. For him, philosophy wasn't abstract, it was practical. It was about how to live a good life. Why start with Socrates? Socrates rejected common answers to the question of what makes life good. Wealth, power, and pleasure, none of these were enough. For him, the good life is not about material success or fleeting enjoyment, but about living with wisdom and virtue. To live well, we must examine our own values, our choices, our actions, and we have to strive to live according to truth and goodness. For Socrates, the good life is achieved through wisdom and virtue, understanding what's truly valuable and living consistently with that understanding. It's not about possessions or status, but about the integrity of your soul and the wisdom guiding your choices. Socrates taught that virtue is knowledge. If you truly know what's good, you'll act on it. Wrongdoing, he believed, comes from ignorance and not from evil intentions. Thus, living well requires a lifelong pursuit of wisdom and truth. According to Socrates, true happiness flows naturally from virtue. Without virtue, no amount of pleasure or wealth can make life truly good. A good life is one guided by moral understanding and integrity. Socrates' ideas stand in contrast to hedonism, which claims that happiness is pleasure. For Socrates, happiness comes from virtue and from wisdom. Pleasure without virtue is hollow. It cannot sustain a truly good life. Socrates began the conversation about what's intrinsically valuable, what's good in itself. His influence shaped the entire history of Western philosophy, inspiring Plato, Aristotle, and many, many others. His ideas remain vital today, inviting us to reflect on what makes life truly meaningful. Let's end with a question. Do you agree with Socrates that an unexamined life is not worth living? Think about what that means for you, and what you believe makes life go well. All right, y'all, that's all for now. Thanks for putting up with the noise of the kitties playing in the background. If you're interested in more videos on Socrates, we have more posted on the channel. Also, if you'd like to see more videos on philosophy, ethics, or the rest of this series on the good life, take a look at those videos on our channel. Thank you so much for watching. Y'all have a great day.